Let's switch gears to the other ending, bro. To night one's ending. So, I don't know how many of y'all talked about the Seth injury. I firmly never really bought into it 100%. Just strictly looking at past WWE history with injuries, they always tell you when somebody's injured what type of diagnosis that injury is and how long that person's gonna be.
No, they don't. Not always. They've kept a lot of injuries under wraps. Like, look at the list of names that are injured. We do not know exactly what it is and how long. Like, we don't know what's happening with Tama Tonga. We don't know what's going on.
Tama Tonga got a torn pec. They told us that.
No, it's Tonga.
No, Tonga the same thing. I think he tore something like in his shoulder.
Pec. Oh, well, they keep a lot of injuries under wraps. So
Liv Morgan, they told us that.
Kevin Owens. Well, that happened on TV, so you kind of had to.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna lie. To this day, I mean, in fairness to Nate, to this day, I still don't know why Kiana James was out. I still don't know what was wrong with her.
She tore ACL.
Yeah, they don't tell you straight up though. Not on TV. Like, they won't be like, you gotta look for that shit, bro.
They may not tell you about every talent on TV. Like, if you don't know about Kiana James tore ACL. Like, she was out for so long, and then I think she had like other surgeries, being done in that time frame.
But they don't like explicitly tell you, bro. Like, you gotta
like the big names, like Kevin Owens getting injured. They told us that he's neck surgery. He's going to be out for a period of time. He's not going to be on a WrestleMania. They took him out of the WrestleMania match. He has to have neck surgery. Seth Rollins is one of their biggest stars, so of course they would tell you, hey, he's injured. When he tore his knee up the first time, he got torn ACL. He's going to be out for a while. Had to give the championship. Like, he's going to be out for an extended period of time. All they were telling us was he just is going to be out for an extended period of time, but they never really told us what type of injury he had.
I already got testing. I don't know if that was legit or not, or if they're just saying that he went there.
No, he already came out to an interview, said it was all work. It was all.
Yeah, but my thing was the reason why I kind of believed it, and I'm not gonna lie, I bought into it. Obviously, the videos with Becky Lynch and all that, like, I saw him walking around with his daughter. He was doing interviews with the thing, but they did say he went to go get it checked out, and they were going to schedule another MRI. Like, he went to Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, that was.
They said, it was too swollen. I get it's a part of the thing, but when he said, yeah, it's still too swollen, I'm gonna get another MRI in a couple of weeks, I believed him. Especially when you.
I did too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when you have a history of knee injuries like that, yeah, I bought it. Like, that's why. That's when I bought it. I was like,
I believed him at first, but then after that, they never said anything else about it. They never.
What they said was that he's gonna go get an MRI in the next couple of weeks. So I was like, okay, we'll wait to hear when he gets the second MRI.
Yeah.
Problem is, SummerSlam happened before that second MRI. Like, that's what it was to me. And then he was doing interviews with it. He was on the crutches with his daughter. Like, nigga,
that was devious, bro. I'm
not gonna lie. Like,
you heard the story where he told his daughter to sell it, and then she told her preschool teacher that her dad was hurt.
That's awesome.
So they always like the Seth Rollins stuff. When he said that his knee was swollen and he'll get like in a couple of days or something like that, he'll get another MRI to evaluate. I was like, okay, because it's probably maybe that serious. But then they just never said anything else about it. All Paul Heyman said, well, Seth's going to be out for a while. He's not going to come back. But that's when I was kind of like, they ain't really telling us that much. Like, what type of injury is this? Like, did he tear his ACL? Did he tear something? We don't really know. So that's why I was kind of iffy about it. Then the SummerSlam stuff happened, which in hindsight kind of made sense. Like, you had Gunther lose, and this could be something good for Gunther to be able to explore other options outside of the title picture. CM Punk won and got that moment, but then it was stripped away from him. It was taken away from him. And Seth Rollins, lived up to his haterade, saying that CM Punk will never be the world champion as long as I'm around. Literally snatched it right from him. So
the Seth Riders.
Seth Riders is crazy.
Fuck that group. I hate that group. I'm not doing this. Nope. Not with Seth as world champion.
So here's what I'm scared of now. World champion now, good rules. Some people are calling it rules of the century. Fine, cool, whatever.
I know how this is gonna end though.
I have a prediction of how this is gonna end too. But if that motherfucker Braun Breaker go back to being a barking black dog bitch, I swear on everything, bro, I'm gonna lose. Nigga, just go back taking orders. Like, if they start telling the story where Seth kind of get a little too big, like too cocky and start talking crazy, okay, cool. But if this nigga Braun Breaker just show up,
he was cooking, bro. I really like this work in the past couple weeks.
If you saw Braun at the end of SummerSlam with Seth, he was eyeing that title. I was like, yeah,
he's for sure.
He want that title.
I know he's a little hurt though, because at the meet and greet he was sitting down, and usually they just stand up, and he had his leg either wrapped.
I think he hurt himself in that match, but I don't think.
Braun?
Yeah.
Was it his right knee? Probably because that
When he landed on the table,
that move he
dip us out.
enjoy why it lasts. Once they make him the guy, he's not doing that move anymore.
I feel like they're Seth's winning. That all makes sense for the story for the Punk situation. So that's cool. I feel like they got something good going on with Bronson and Braun. I like what they're doing. I like the whole Bronson Reed tribal thief stuff. Like stealing the shoes. Like that shit was crazy. He took a man's shoes.
Tribal thief is crazy.
That's kind of wild, bro. So they can stick
call
with
it the
that
Shula Follow.
Yeah, the Shula Follow. You feel me? So like we understand
Follow.
that. We understand Braun Breaker's the next guy. Like we all know he's gonna be up next. That's cool. I feel like the only way I can see this ending, I don't know when, maybe it'll happen in Saudi Arabia next year, but I think Seth Rollins is going to lose the title to CM Punk because of Roman Reigns. And that's how they set up that Roman and Seth match at WrestleMania. Because now it's like, I got you. I cost you the championship to the one guy you hate more than anybody. Oh, that's going to drive you crazy. Right. You stole the wise man. Like, I got my ultimate revenge. Now Punk's the world champion, and he moves on to something different. I don't know when. Seth, like I said, they might do it at Royal Rumble to lead up to WrestleMania for that build. Because Seth probably more than likely will be champ the rest of the year, I'm assuming. So that's how I kind of see that playing out.
I agree. And you know why I love that so much? Because I don't think they're going to book CM Punk versus Sami Zayn for the world title. And I hope to God they don't.
That's the interesting
Now, when Gunther was still champion, even though I didn't want to see it, I saw that they were going to go there.
They might run Gunther and Punk, but I don't know. I'm thinking of like, who could Punk face, though?
You want to know why I don't?
I thought it was going to be Cody and Punk.
Because I still think they might do Cody and Punk.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to get around that, but I still think they might do Cody and Punk.
They're going to
because honestly, like real talk, unless Kevin Owens makes his triumphant return and Cody's a heel, I don't know who else Cody can face as a big magnitude level for WrestleMania right now. Can they build somebody up? Shut the fuck up, man.
What'd you say?
Sami ain't getting built up there.
Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes, bro.
Sami Zayn was hot 2 years ago, and you could have maybe done something there. At this point, I don't know what you do to get him back to that top tier where it's like, all right, I fully believe you're
turn him heel. That's the only way.
But like, it's not going to really make me entertained. Like this whole SummerSlam bill with Cross, I was more entertained by Cross. I forgot Sami was in the feud until I saw him all Raw, and I'm like,
I need Sami to get into his like, I'm a freaking great wrestler bag. I'm tired of his underdog crap. You need to look at Danielson, like his run in AEW, and like take some inspiration from that because like this underdog.
The only person I could see Cody possibly feuding with at WrestleMania, I think Randy is always going to be an option just because of their story. Mm-hmm. So that's always something that's on the table there, just because of the history and the story. Right. I don't want to say Roman because they've already done that, but it's like I feel like they're going to do a third match.
Trilogy.
I have ideas, but there's nobody.
I think they will do a trilogy,
but I feel like they're going to do a third match. But then you got the Seth situation. That has to be Seth. Maybe Gunther, Cody and Gunther.
Y'all forgetting one big name.
Hell no.
They could do Cody and
The Rock.
Hell no! Oh my god! I can't stand you. Wait! Hold up, Melito. Hell no! The Rock, kiss my ass, man. But you know what's crazy? I would have put 100,000 on the Rock showing up before I ever would have put Brock showing up. I would have put 100,000 on that before that.
I was waiting on the Rock.
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I'm not gonna lie though.
Drew might be one. If they could, I don't think he's lasting the babyface till WrestleMania. I just don't see it. Ooh. The crowd's already turning, and I'm not thinking he's gonna be full 100%. But like, I don't see a believable world where we have enough heels to keep him going for so much longer. Like he's gonna be the heel.
Hey, so look. Hey, so Malik, I'm not gonna lie. Now with this whole dynamic and the way we see things playing out, I think we getting Seth Roman, like you said. I think they're gonna do that one-on-one finally, and Roman gonna get his get back, right? Because it'll be for without the title. Hey man, since WWE in the spirit of giving people their last little title run, go ahead, go give Randy 15. Go ahead, go give Randy 15.
Randy should get the 17, but
no, I don't want to see that. But go ahead, give him 15. And Randy ain't even got to hold it long neither. Yeah, he go give Randy 15. I don't care what dynamic you do it. Face. I don't care who's the heel. Go ahead, go give Randy 15.
Let him punk Cody.
And if Randy's still a baby face and still getting cheered, just go ahead and transition to Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Randy potentially, because Randy's in the John Cena territory where he's so respected now and people just don't want to hate him anymore. He could potentially get sympathy to make Cody a heel if they want to make it. But Cody would have to be like really like devious though. He had to be like really savage.
Last night, I thought he was going that way. I mean, it might just be because I was in the crowd, but like
It was
I
a little bit.
felt that he was.
It was a little bit.
When he hit the pile driver, I was like, "Oh."
The pile driver and the turnbuckle, like he was.
Yeah, I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, when he had that title again, I'm like, "All right, bro, you better not do it."
Yeah, because like he's telling like I'm not going to do it, and then he just does it, and I'm like, did he just turn in front of my face?
It was kind of like I got to do what I got to do. So I mean, they have options because if Punk and Cody are both going to be champs by WrestleMania, I'm interested to see like maybe they do Cody and Gunther because they haven't done that like in a big feud. But is that like WrestleMania main event?
No,
no.
Hey,
Gunther?
Hey,
Cody and Gunther, like night 2 WrestleMania main event feel.
Oh no, night 2 they haven't built Gunther
because they haven't built Gunther properly. But hey, Mr. Devil's Advocate here.
Well, Punk could be night 2.
Hey,
face.
Punk versus Cody, unify the titles, winner take all.
When they got that crown jewel title. Remember they got that crown jewel stuff for it. I realized that crown jewel.
Winner take all. Bro, champion versus champion. Come on, man. They're back in Vegas. Hey, they're back in Vegas. They can literally promote it. Hey, man, the gamble.
We suffer from
that. The gamble for it all. Oh, my God. That's the tagline.
You are really pulling Mr. VKM out of your pocket right now with that one.
The gamble for it all. Bro, I'm not going to lie. It's too perfect. It's back in Vegas. The gamble for it all. Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk. Title for title.
The biggest WrestleMania main event of all time.
The dream match we've been waiting for since War Games. Come on, man.
We just forgot they brought back fucking Brock, so he could. They got Cody and Brock again. Punk and Brock, Best in the World Part 2.
No, they'll never do that again.
Punk will say fuck that. Fucking Brock.
Look, if you gonna bring Brock back, please don't put him in that, bro.
Oh, you know who Brock gonna face?
Gunther.
Oh yeah!
No.
It's a non-title feud that's interesting.
No,
I will watch that.
You know who he's actually gonna face?
Oh God,
Logan Paul.
Oh yeah!
Hey, I'm not gonna lie.
That's how you make people like Brock Lesnar on TV.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Or it makes people like Logan Paul. One or the other.
Gonna lie.
But you're gonna feel strong one way.
They're definitely gonna cheer for Brock.
I'm not gonna lie.
For sure.
You know they gonna
really want that?
Yo, they're gonna have Logan Paul get a little cheap shot on there. Brock gonna no sell it and whoop his ass. Who doesn't want to see that?
They're gonna have Brock on the podcast first. He's gonna be on the podcast first, and then that's how they
Brock Lesnar will never in his life go on Impulsive. He only went on McAfee because I think they're buddies. I could guarantee you will never see that man.
Why can't Logan Paul and Brock Lesnar be buddies?
I don't see it. I feel like.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, Brock is a weird.
Logan Paul and Randy tight.
That's Randy.
Yeah. I don't listen. I could be wrong. I could be so wrong, and I've seen it in documentaries.
I ain't gonna lie. I can see him going on Logan's.
I could see WWE telling like, "Hey, go on this podcast." Like, how much? I'm saying, how much you gonna pay me?
Can tell him that? You think he can't just say no
for the money? He'd be like, "How much?" He'll literally be like, "How much?"
Yeah, they go from the bag for the podcast.
Yeah, my nigga, bro. Hey, somebody said they offered WWE $20 million just to do Rock Cena
and Brock Cena and just signed. Didn't they just sign with WWE? Like, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a WWE podcast.
They're affiliated with their film production. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, so it's probably. But now that they said that, it's a money draw for that. I can see it now.
They're definitely doing that. That's probably gonna be
the icon versus the Beast.
You know? I think it's gonna be.
That's Saudi for sure. That's
Saudi. So you think Cena and Brock?
They're not going back to Saudi.
I don't even know how you booked that match. Because Cena's old as shit. Like Cena was good in that match, but do you really think he can carry Brock Lesnar to a good match?
Brock Lesnar gonna carry him. What you mean?
No, bro. It's what G said, bro.
To go back, Brock Lesnar gonna be the one carrying that match. He's gonna be the one leading.
He's gonna be carrying Cena. Suplex City, man. That's what he's gonna do.
It's gonna be.
I think balance both can be good, and like with other guys, like current full-time guys. Yeah, I'm down. I don't know at this age if they can still do it now. I hope I'm wrong if they do this match. I hope I'm wrong because I would like to see a good match between them. Like, are you gonna book it like the squash match in 2014?
They're absolutely going to. They are, bro.
This match is gonna be exactly this match. Like I said, this match is gonna be exactly how it was at Extreme Rules and SummerSlam. But this match is gonna be heavily heavily carried by crowd reaction because it's going to be overseas. So the crowd is going to eat up a lot of things they do. Because of the crowd, crowd reaction, they're not going to be able. Because of the crowd reaction, they're really going to have to do the bare minimum. All they have to, their presence alone, like, I guarantee you, when they're standing in the ring, the crowd's going to, chant this awesome.
This is awesome. Holy shit.
All they're going to have to do is
Rock 2.0.
All they're going to have to do is just do the bare minimum. They're really not going to have to do a lot in that match to make a lot of the fans go, ooh, like they're going to hit some spots, Rockways, a couple suplexes and everything, but it's going to be pretty much kind of like Extreme Rules 2012, SummerSlam 2014, a mixture of both. Like, that's pretty much how the match is.
Because now that John Cena's back to being babyface, they're going to tell the story that he can't get a win until his retirement match. That's literally the story they're going to tell.
Probably.
That's literally, I'm back to being a babyface. I'm back to
babyface. Cena
really
couldn't win his life.
A fucking loser.
Yeah.
That's what you are for the past 5 years. A fucking loser. Like, I'm not gonna lie, John Cena low-key stupid. You should have stayed heel the whole time. At least you was winning. Like, you turned babyface because I'm still not over the angle.
Yeah, but I feel like that's pretty much what's gonna happen though. So I mean, it'll pretty much be heavily crowd reacted based off that circumstances. So,
but
I'm just interested to see, like,
I don't know.
I'm just interested to see the whole WrestleMania dynamic of who's going to be champion, because I don't think Seth's going to be champion by WrestleMania. I think it's going to be CM Punk.
Right.
Cody, I think, will be champion still by then. I'm just like, who? Cody and Randy, I think, could be on the table. That's something that I could see there.
Yeah.
For Punk, though, it's like, I don't know, unless they're ready to give him a breaker.
I think they're doing Punk and Sammy. I think Punk is going to tell. I think Punk is going to constantly tell Sammy, because they don't like each other in real life. I think he's constantly going to tell him, "You're not as good as me." Like you've never been.
I don't believe Sammy's a main event like in that capacity at this moment, and you can build to it.
They will for sure, and he's going to be number one in the Rumble. They're going to tell the underdog story.
Sammy has main event in WrestleMania.
He has. Okay, but Malik, I think that's the whole problem.
He got that credibility.
That was is a main eventer, but he acts like a bitch.
But I think Punk is the guy they're going to use to, like, Punk's going to lean more into the heel, and they're going to tell.
I don't want to see Sammy beat Punk. I don't think anyone else.
I'm fine with it. It's fine. I'm fine with Sammy beating Punk, but I think Punk is going to tell Sammy, "You're not on my level," and they're going to tell that story of Sammy is the underdog, because Punk is all time better than Sami Zayn, so they're going to try and make him the underdog, and then Sammy's going to get that big win and shit. So
it makes it interesting. It makes it interesting to see what the direction they're going to go in.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't like because
let's run down the narrative. We're talking about WrestleMania, like night 2 main event guys, right? Because Punk and Cody are easily 2 guys who could be in that spot. Right? Night 2. And everybody can fit that. So of course you got Roman. He's at that level. Randy Orton is at that level because he's Randy Orton. Brock is there. He's at that level.
Seth is still there.
Seth Rollins is at that level as well.
I think Drew could be built right up to that, like, easily.
Drew is somebody they could build if they wanted to build up to that. I do agree, but everybody else is kind of like,
you need to build a big
Gunther is great, but I don't look at Gunther as like night 2, like main event guy. Night 1, yes, but night 2.
Like, I think LA Knight has the intangibles to do it. I just don't think his booking is anywhere even close to like.
And that's the problem with Gunther as well. Gunther could easily be a night 2 main eventer if they booked him like they're supposed to.
Like, if you want to get LA Knight, you can get him.
Like, I see Gunther. If he would have won the Rumble and went to go, I would have believed it. After he lost the IC title, if he would have won the Rumble the way they was booking him,
yeah.
Now, my nigga, you done lost to Sami Zayn and Jey Uso back-to-back Rumbles. You tapping out and shit, and you're only credible. Like, bro, the thing is, and I'll get onto that later. But yeah, bro, like we got a couple night 2 guys, but after that, it's kind of like there's a gap between like the guys who can really put on that classic, and then or not put on that classic, but be in that spotlight as a star.
Kevin Owens is out, so you can't use him.
And because night 1 might be Roman versus Seth. That could be the main event for real. Like,
it could.
One main event.
I'm not gonna lie,
the women could main event too. They've really been doing good shit. And I feel like the story. If you get Bianca Rhea, I don't know.
That's night 1. I think that's a night 1.
Bianca and Rhea.
Yeah, Bianca ain't even bad.
Well, honestly, I don't know if they would put them there. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you think they would put Bianca
and
Rhea over Roman and Seth?
Facts.
I think Roman and Seth would be night 2 though. I think that.
But then when you do about the world title,
I'm not saying it will.
If Cody,
I'm not saying it will. I'm not saying it will.
Good.
But they could definitely be night 2. But if Cody's still the champion,
yeah, they could definitely be night 2. But Cody is going to be their night 2 guy for a little bit. And if they do Roman and Seth, I mean, even if they do Bianca and Rhea, I don't see them putting that in the main event over Roman and Seth. Like,
as long as Roman and Cody As long as Roman and Cody are in this company and they are not fighting each other, those two are going to be the main events. Like whoever Punk fights for the main event, I mean for the world title, assuming he still holds that, yeah, that's an opener. That's a night 2 opener.
Actually. I mean, if Stephanie
that's a night 2 opener. Actually,
yeah, especially if Sammy wins the Rumble, I could see that opening.
That's literally night 2 opener.
Oh, yeah,
it's going to be night 2 though. I think it's going to be night 2 though. But yeah, that's a night 2 opener. And then the night 1 opener is probably going to be the women's match.